But
Well,
you know what? I
Sam
know
blew everyone's back instead of his.
if the documentary is only about Mel, my suggested title would be "Tooting Your Own Horn."
Hey, talking about getting the money, someone who's not getting the money.
Who?
We talked about him last week. Mel. Mel is officially
Oh
fired.
yeah.
Mel, the phone plumber. Mel, the phone plumber. He is done. They have fired him. Michigan State has fired him for bringing ridicule to the school and breaching his contract.
Of course, it's ridicule, KR. Of course, it's ridicule.
Come on, man.
You're hiring a lady to come talk to the players, the college players, about how to conduct themselves and in a proper way, especially towards people of the other sex. And then the coach of the team, the one that should lead the team, is calling that same professional, knowing why she came. She and did exactly what she was telling the players not to do. Started uh, phone,
Phone
what's it
plumber.
called? Sexting. That's what it's called. It's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? And then saying it's consensual. Come on.
Hey, 90 million, man. This
Not,
dude blew
was it
90
90
million.
million over 10 years, right?
I think some 9 million over 10 years. He had a 9 million a year contract.
9 million a year
So
contract.
the school said it terminated what's left of the $95 million 10-year contract
Yeah, 95. Yeah.
for acknowledging actions that subjected the institution to ridicule, breaching his contract, and moral turpitude. 95 million.
Fumbling the bag, man.
And this is,
Fumbling the
I don't
bag.
know if
For
I don't know
and
if
for
this is,
what?
I don't know if this even fumbling the bag. This is even worse.
That's burning the bag.
This burning. This is burning the bag and yourself. Come on, 95 million. I mean, if they paid him the rest of the year, I mean, then he gets like maybe 9. But come on, man, 95 million,
Mm-mm.
10-year contract, blew it all. And like we talked about last week,
Without getting blown up.
that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing, right? Blew it all, literally and figuratively, without getting blown. Paul. So Mel, man, I wish Mel all the luck because
I'm
that's
not sh-
really neat.
I'm not sure. He might get a roster spot as an assistant coach somewhere. It's not. I don't see him becoming a head coach anytime soon because,
No.
especially nowadays, no team, no school, particularly that deals with college students. You know, you want your college students to be exemplary. You want them to be good citizens as well. You can't have a coach like that. As I said, and I compared it in the last show, Ime Udoka. What Ime Udoka did of the Celtics was different. I don't know, like it's a race to the bottom. Bottom. Which one was more stupid? But Ime had a consensual affair with someone higher up in the Celtics organization, and therefore suffered the consequences. But there you can clearly see it's consensual. In Mel's case, he was doing it over the phone, man. So if
Crazy.
you're not on dates, I mean, you haven't really gone out on dates. I mean, if I don't know if maybe they did, but there wasn't something personal there. As why to throw your career away, to burn your bag for that for I'm for virtual, not even physical,
Virtual
for
plumber.
the idea, for the idea of something intimate. This
Hey, it's hard. It's it's hard
of course
because
it is.
it's way too hard to explain this. Come on, but if you think about it, right?
That's why he
You're
was
going
calling the
there. Not only did he blow his bag, he blew. If he's married, he already broke the trust she probably had in him.
maybe she
So he's
didn't.
losing on both sides. Now he has no money. He's never gonna get a contract 95 million. I mean, 95. This is it's a shame, man. 95 million, 95 million contract. You blow like this. You're not. He's never gonna make that money ever again. No school will give him the chance. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And even if they did, it's not gonna be for this amount, and it's gonna not gonna be for this time. So maybe in
No.
10 years, maybe in five, when everyone has forgotten it. But even if they forget it by that time, when they try to hire him, it will bubble up again. So
Hmm.
it's quite
Yes.
a shame. That how brothers broke the bag, man.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not brothers, man.
Well, it's not my brother. I'm not saying in the figure of speech how people talk, right? He's not my brother. My brother, my brother. Good luck, my brother. You're not my brother.
Oh man, 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 man. But it's the money aspect. I think a lot of times get overlooked. Because if you take a look, for example, at the take a look, for example, at the what's the guy's name? Uh, is it Michael or what's his name?
Over here.
I mean, sometimes it seems as though, well, he was 18 when he was placed on the conservatorship, right?
Mm-hmm. Something like
Which
that.
so he was already a well, not fully. The U.S. it's 21, right? To not be a minor anymore, but sometimes it seems as though people do not take into account the consequences that their actions might have for their income, for their money. It's like they don't think of it, or maybe they underestimate it. I mean, if it was someone younger, but let me just finish my thoughts on Mel first. If it was someone younger, maybe you can understand, because if you're like a player, 23 years old, 24 years old, I mean, testosterone is pumping through your eyeballs, and you make a mistake like that, I can get it to a certain extent. You're young, you're exposed to a lot of temptations, but to be a grown man, I mean, the dude is at least 50, right?
Mel?
Yeah,
No, it's I think 40 something. 40, yeah, almost 50, I think.
yeah,
51.
51. So we're talking about how the only explanation is that this is a midlife crisis. Because why would you throw everything away for that? Is my point. And act stupid.
Uh, it's hard to explain, and only he can do that. I hope he can. Maybe in a year or so we'll do a documentary about this. How I blew the bag. Maybe we should start recording some interviews with people who have blown the bag. Who,
the
who, who would be? Mel is definitely one of them. Who else blew the bag?
well, Ime blew the bag for a while,
Mhm. Well, he blew it. Yes.
and
And there are a lot
the
of people who have blown the
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah. We've discussed a lot, but I can't really think of anyone right now, man. But
Well,
you know what? I know
Sam blew everyone's back instead of his.
if the documentary is only about Mel, my suggested title would be "Tooting Your Own Horn."
No, that's hey, hey, Mel, man. Mel, why you did this, dude? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I mean, hey, I don't have anything else to say. Sayonara, Mel. Sayonara.
Sayonara,
Never
sayonara.
see you again.